Hi, welcome to art class with Miss Turner again. I hope that you enjoyed last week's art lesson about the dot, and we were using shape and pattern and different colors. Hopefully you have turned in your artwork, but let's go ahead and I'm going to present my screen here. Okay, I'm jumping ahead. All right. Okay. This week, it's the week of September 14th, and I'm actually filming today is my birthday. And I'm only telling you that because some of what we're going to be doing today, you might see on your birthday, okay? With I can statements. I can create dessert still life using color, shape, line, and pattern. A dessert can be a cake or pie or ice cream, but it doesn't necessarily, you don't necessarily have to think of it as birthday. A dessert is a treat that sometimes we have, and a still life can be a drawing or painting of a dessert, or it can be a drawing or painting of some type of object like fruit, a bowl of fruit. It could also be like a vase of flowers, but it's not going to be like a portrait, a painting of like yourself or an animal or something like that. The next I can statement is I can create an original work of art based on the art of a famous artist, and we're going to be talking about Wayne Thiebaud. Now, real quickly, what we're going to do today is review those rules and expectations. Read the book If You Give a Cat a Cupcake by Laura Numeroff. Look at a still life art using color, line, and pattern based on the art of Wayne Thiebaud. A quick demonstration and then the assignment. Okay, art room rules. And we talked about this before. Attitude is a choice. You need to have a positive attitude, respect everyone, and try your best. And don't forget to view this video, complete the assignment, and submit it to me either via Class Dojo, Google Classroom, or email it to me. And there's my email address, eturner@ecps.us. Now, offline learners, you need to turn in your art to the school when you're picking up a new flash drive. Now, let me see if I can get this pulled up so we can see it a little bit better. Okay. And it might help me get some sound. Hold on just a moment. There.
If You Give a Cat a Cupcake. Written by Laura Numeroff. Illustrated by Felicia Bond. If you give a cat a cupcake,
I love cupcakes.
He'll ask for some sprinkles to go with it.
Oh, the internet. Don't do this to me now. Oh, goodness.
Can I have some sprinkles?
When you give him the sprinkles, he might spill some on the floor.
I'm so sorry.
Cleaning up will make him hot, so you'll have to give him a bathing suit and take him to the beach.
Time for swimming.
He'll want to go in the water.
Definitely.
And build a sandcastle too.
Can you help me with this?
Then he'll look for seashells.
Check these out.
He'll find a few other things as well.
Oh my goodness.
He'll put them in his pail and try to pick it up.
Oh, I need your
It'll
help.
be too heavy. He'll decide he needs to work out at the gym.
Time for cardio.
First, he'll warm up on the treadmill.
1, 2, 3,
Then he'll
4.
lift a weight or two.
Up, down.
He might even
up,
try a
down.
karate class.
Hi-ya!
After the gym, he'll want to go to the park. When you get there, he'll see the rocks. He'll climb as high as he can go. At the top, he'll see the lake. He'll want you to take him rowing.
Can we go?
He'll be the captain, and you'll have to row. Then, he'll notice the merry-go-round. He'll want to go go for a ride.
Let's do that.
He'll want you to go for a ride too.
Please.
You'll choose the horse with the purple mane, and he'll get on the whale.
I love whales.
The whale will remind him of the Science Museum.
Oh,
He'll ask you to take him there.
let's go.
First, he'll find the dinosaurs.
The T-Rex is awesome.
Then, he'll visit the Hall of Apes.
I want to swing like they are.
When the museum closes, you'll be the last to leave.
Can we stay a little longer?
On the way home, you'll pass by the beach.
Oh my goodness.
You'll help him gather all of his things.
My pail.
Then, he'll want to race you.
I'm gonna race you.
When you get home, he'll empty the sand from his shoes. He might spill some on the floor.
I'm sorry about that.
Seeing the sand on the floor will remind him of the sprinkles. He'll
Sprinkles.
probably ask you for some.
Can I have some?
And chances are, if you give him some sprinkles,
That's what I want.
he'll want a cupcake to go with them.
Thank you.
The end.
Oh, that was not the dot. I'm sorry about that. Had the wrong heading on it. Okay. Well, goodness. Let's see. Let's get out of this. Okay, that was a great story. And that was all about the little cat and the cupcake, and he went through all these adventures leading up to it, didn't he? And I thought that that would be a cute introduction to our lesson today. Now, we're reviewing, we talked about elements of art. We've talked about line, which is here. Let's pull this up. The elements of art. And for some reason, the internet's so slow. Okay, line. We talked about shape. And I have briefly talked about color. Now, we're not going to get into color mixing right now because we're working from home. But when we were talking about line, we said line is one of those elements, and the elements of art are the ingredients that make up art. Line is a path that starts with one point and it just continues. And we looked at different types of line. And we also talked about shape, right? And we talked about principles of design. And principles of design kind of works with the elements of art. We haven't talked about all of the principles of design, but we talked about pattern, right? And when we look at pattern, let me get this up a little bit. I'm telling you, internet's slow enough. Okay. Pattern can be a shape or a color or a line or a symbol that's repeated. And we took a look at some of these different patterns, like line on objects, on shapes. Get this back down. Now, we're going to take a look at the art of the dessert. And the artist, Wayne Thiebaud, these are some of his paintings. And you see a platter with all these different desserts, ice cream cones, and cakes. And one thing you notice is the type of colors he uses are very soft. Now you can use bright, bold colors in your drawing, in your painting, or if you're using marker. Let's watch a very quick video about the artist. Let me get this a little bit. There.
Today, we're going to talk about the artist Wayne Thiebaud. Wayne Thiebaud is an American painter best known for his still life of edible treats and everyday objects. His most popular subject matter includes colorful cakes, slices of pie, candy pieces, and the winding streets of San Francisco. Thiebaud's paintings capture the American sensibility of everyday life. Still lifes are included in his pieces by the cakes, shoes, and various content that he paints. Wayne Thiebaud was born in Mesa, Arizona in 1920. He then later moved to Los Angeles in 1921. During this time, he worked as a summer apprentice program in the animation department of Walt Disney Studios. He also served in the Air Force and was assigned to Special Services Department as an artist and cartoonist. Thiebaud's work displays consumer objects such as pies and cakes and different items you would see at the pharmacy. Wayne Thiebaud uses heavy pigment and exaggerated colors to depict his subjects. Well-defined shadows, characteristic of advertisements, are almost always included in his subject matter. Wayne Thiebaud loved to use repetition and shadows when looking at his pastry and cake art pieces. Wayne Thiebaud, an American painter, is best known for his still lifes of edible treats and everyday objects. Enjoy these amazing pastry masterpieces.
Okay. So you saw some repetition, which is a pattern in some of his paintings, like the rows of pies, the plates of different things, the gumballs that were repeated, the ice cream cones. Now, you are going to have to remember to create a dessert still life using color, shape, a variety line, and pattern in your art. Your art does not have to look like what I'm going to show you in this demo. But you may use crayon, marker, paint, or whatever you have to decorate. Now, if you don't have any of those things, I want to at least see pattern you can do on black and white, but you have to draw a dessert, okay? Let's take a look at this real quick. I can get it to come up. Oh, oh my goodness, it's just not cooperating. Okay. Let's see if I can get this up. There we go. There. Oh, I didn't want to start here. That's something different. I'm sorry, guys. I'm jumping ahead. For some reason, this is not cooperating. Okay, here we go. Okay, you've got cupcakes. All right, I'm going to show you how to do this using the pattern we've got here. And there's also the ice cream cone, which is basic shapes here. Okay, I'm going to start by showing you how to fold your paper. You can divide this up. You fold it first in half. And then you fold it one more time. And that'll give you 4 even squares or rectangles there that you can draw in your 4 cupcakes. Okay. And I'm going to demonstrate how you can draw. They don't have to look identical. Some of them can be fat, wide cupcakes, and some of them can be tall and skinny cupcakes. Okay, but notice some of the details I'm putting in this and the type of line I'm using and the pattern, because sometimes you see pattern on the little cupcake paper. I put a cherry on top of that one. And sometimes cupcakes have like little toppers. Like I know my son, when he had a birthday party, sometimes he would have ring pops or have little character heads, because he was into superheroes like the Hulk. So you could add whatever you want to the top of the cupcake. But you see all the different patterns I'm doing, and each cupcake looks slightly different. Some of them have sprinkles, some of them don't. Some of them have like a little mountain of frosting on top. And I put that line in there so you can see that the cupcake's not just floating out in space. And I haven't finished decorating the tabletop that they're sitting on, but you could add more color there. Now the ice cream cone, that does not have color to it. I'm just going to show you the basic shape, which is first a triangle. I start with that. That's going to be our cone. Then a wider shape at the bottom, and it gets slightly smaller as you go back up. A little cherry on top. And I usually put lines so that you know that this is kind of like a waffle cone. And you've got a pattern there. And I added more pattern and even to the background. So what you're going to do is create a dessert still life using color, shape, variety of line, and pattern. Online learners must take a picture and post to Class Dojo or email it, or there's also Google Classroom. Offline learners must turn in their finished artwork when they return to school to pick up another flash drive. And if you ever have any questions, please feel free to email me or call me at this number, and you can leave a message if I don't pick up, 563-2238. So you're going to create an original work of art using supplies from home. Okay, that's all I have for now. I can't wait to see your beautiful cupcakes or whatever dessert that you're going to create. Remember to add the pattern and the color, and I want to see your gorgeous artwork. Have a great week and go create some art. Until next time, love you. Bye-bye.